right, guys, and welcome to another NBA 2K21 signature shot. Today, we are going to be taking a look at AD, Laker great Anthony Davis. I know all of you Laker fans, even though I don't like you, I got to take care of you guys. I know you guys are probably sick of playing with this super stiff default AD that they got. So guys, today we're going to take a look at Anthony Davis and try and get him looking right and take a look at all of his signature moves and signature shots and getting him looking right. So without further ado, when you take a look at the handle, 2K got this one right. They have him as kind of like a slasher type build, and that's kind of what he does in terms of the way he handles the ball. We took that a little bit of a step further, and we're going to give him the Ja Morant signature size up. It was very, very consistent to what we saw him do. Now, I know a lot of people probably look at like, AD doesn't have the handle that Ja Morant does. No, but the funny thing, the irony of it is when I was doing my Ja Morant signature shot, check that video out, I said, well, the Ja Morant size up isn't super accurate to what Ja Morant does. So ironically, I think it works very well for AD. It's not crazy, but he still does set up his opponents for jump shots and dribbles, and he's just got a nice handle for a big, and so we're gonna go ahead with that. Now, as we move to the post game, obviously AD is a big time talented post player here. We're gonna go with fade 7. The reason, and what you're gonna see the trend here, we're gonna go with fade 7. You're gonna watch when he fades to the left, Anthony Davis extends that right leg to keep space between himself and the shooter. Even though he's already tall, the shot is almost unblockable. He's tall, he's got a great release point, and he extends that leg. He's getting that shot up over anybody. Now you're gonna see when he shoots going to the right, he is going to do almost like a scissor kick. He's still working to extend that right leg, and you're going to see that every single time AD shoots moving to his right. We go with post hook 3. We're going to go with post hop shot 6. Again, you're going to see when he's going to the right, he gets that scissor kick. When he's going to the left, he extends that right leg to make that shot absolutely unblockable. When you take a look at the shimmy fade, we go with shimmy fade 15, same deal, scissor kick to the right, and then when you look to the left, he extends that right leg. We got AD perfect on this. His post game is flawless. When we move over to the layups and dunks, guys, for the layups, we go with the long athlete package, guys. We are not going to overthink that. His go-to dunk package is going to be under basket rim pulls. We see him do that a lot. He's also going to have basic hangs off of 2. For some of the more explosive dunks from AD, we do have big man tomahawks off of 2. And every now and again, we're going to see AD show out. We also have the big man tomahawks off of 1. I did notice AD is mostly a 2-footed jumper on dunks, but I did also see him do a few nice dunks jumping off of 1 foot, so we do have that here. And for the free throw, we do have an absolutely perfect free throw form for AD. We go with free throw 49. I literally think this is actually perfect for him. Couldn't find anything better. For the dribble pull-up, we do go with the Kevin Durant pull-up. It's the most important thing, as we're going to see as we get into the jumper, is AD is going to fade backwards slightly. As we move over to the spin jumper, we have spin jumper normal 10. The reason we go with normal 10 is when Anthony Davis does a spin jumper, he plants that 1 foot and then spins back off of it, but it's first a hard plant and then he spins backwards. For the hop jumper, for the step backs, not a lot of footage of AD doing step backs, but we did have a few, and we are going to go with normal 17. That's the one that didn't have too much fading involved. It's pretty much straight up and down, and it looks very good in game and very accurate to what we've seen him do in NBA footage. Alright guys, and when you take a look at the Anthony Davis base jump shot, first thing you gotta take a look at is the release. Honestly, when you took a look at his release in game footage and practice footage, I thought it was a 1-to-1 replica of the Steph Curry release. You know, the Steph Curry release was perfect for him. The only thing obviously we had a problem with, like always, was he was shooting the ball above his head. So what we did was we blended to 45 with release 53. We're gonna have release timing be slow regardless, and so, you know, that really gets that form looking right on the jump shot. Now there are going to be a couple options here. For the base, the number one thing about AD is he leans back whenever he shoots, and he does it a little bit in a different way. So we'll take a look at a couple different bases for AD. I went with, this is the exact shot we came up with on stream, and 73 does, you know, the best job of leaning backwards, but I do feel like he might jump forward a little bit too much. Now AD, don't get me wrong, does jump forward when he's shooting threes, but on his mid-range shots, he really just elevates straight up. So for the Anthony Davis jump shot, this is the base, you know, with the release 73. But if you want something that's going to replicate his mid-range jump shot a little bit better, the Kevin Durant base is also very accurate, because when you take a look at his mid-range jump shot, it's strange because on the mid-range, a lot of times his legs start out spread a little bit more, right leg in front of the left, and he just elevates straight up as his legs come together. So there isn't that leap forward. Now he does have that leap forward on his, you know, 3-point shots, but I did notice on the mid-range that, you know, he basically pretty much elevates straight up. Now, elephant in the room, I'm pretty sure you've already noticed it because it was bothering the heck out of me after I ended the stream. The only thing about the shot that doesn't necessarily work for me is, as you can see, when in all of the footage, Anthony Davis doesn't hold the follow through. He doesn't hold the follow through. So the form was perfect, but I still wanted to come up with something if you were bothered by AD holding the follow through. So this is an awesome alternative that I came up with. It's the Towns release, blended to 45, release 15. We're still sticking with jump shot 73. I thought, now this one I thought looked a little bit weird with the Kevin Durant base, so I didn't even experiment with the Kevin Durant base because it just looked weird. But I had to, literally, just the OCD in me had to come up with one where he wasn't holding the follow through. So, you know, feel free guys, you know, for whichever shot, you know, feel works the best for you, or which one you like the most, you know, base 73, Kevin Durant base, the Towns release, or, you know, the Curry release. They're all options, and the reality of the situation is, because of the limitations to the jump shot system, it would be great if you could, you know, use a couple, you know, one base for threes and one base for mid-range and stuff like that, but we don't have that. Who knows? We'll hope for that for NBA 2K22. But nonetheless, guys, I really think this is one of my best signature shots ever. This took forever to do. Please like the video, subscribe subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for the support. I don't know if I'll be around as much in the next few days. I'm recovering from food poisoning, but nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for the support. Shady Mike, I am signing out. Peace. Threes.